How you doing? My name is Daniel Mueller. I worked at Green Bay East High School in the summer of 2021 to the day I got walked out April 13th, 2023. Uh, just a little bit of my history. I worked for 4 years at Rawhide Youth Services, working with kids that have been in the system, working in the system, just trying to help them out, make better decisions, better choices. Reason I ended up leaving Rawhide was some of the kids I was working with would go back home to Milwaukee, get shot and killed. And that just bugged me. I didn't like that. So I'm like, how do I get on the front side of that and work with kids before they get into trouble? So then I went to Green Bay East, got a job working at Green Bay East and Washington Middle School in the Green Bay area. Loved it. Loved working. I'd never been in a school where you walk in and um, I was not the only minority. 70% of the school is of color. And that to me was awesome. But there's a bigger issue that's going on up in those schools. I want to read a definition once. Systemic and structural racism are forms of racism that are pervasively and deeply embedded in systems, laws, written or unwritten policies, and entrepreneurial practices and beliefs that produce, condone, and perpetuate widespread unfair treatment and oppression of people of color with adverse consequences. I want to address what happened with Dr. Tiller. Why did Dr. Tiller say the thing he said? I'm taking this out of the newspaper. Calling a district principal a wicked witch, quote unquote, describing how she was treating an employee of color at that school. I understand that. I was at that school. I felt mistreated at that school. The district is blatantly overlooking the obvious question. Why? Why were these things said? I want to give another example. Working at Rawhide or working in the schools, when you get a kid that's dysregulated, they come in, you say, hey, how you doing today? And their first response is, bleep you, go to bleep and bleep. And you're like, you know what? Something's wrong with this kid. Do you kick them out of the school and say, you know what? You need to get out of here? No, you say, I need to find out what is wrong with that kid. I need to sit down with them and ask, what is the issue? The issue might be something as big as some kid said, hey, I don't like your hair today. Or the issue might be, I just watched my dad beat my mom up last night and I don't know how to deal with that. Those are the core issues that the Green Bay School District needs to ask about this whole situation with Dr. Tiller. Why did he say what he said? I was at Green Bay East. I felt the things that were going on. I felt mistreated. I felt like I was being attacked. I felt intimidated. I felt bullied. I felt shamed. All because I was reaching out to a very vulnerable population of youth that needed some help. There's a problem if you're a person of color and man of faith, I feel, in that school specifically. You're trying to reach kids. Kids are coming to you because of the color of your skin. It's not because I'm some great person. No, it's because they can relate to you and they say, hey, let me go talk to Mr. Daniel. Mr. Daniel understands me. And I listened. All I did was listen. Listen to him, give him some better ideas. Say, you know what? I believe in you. You can do something. You can make something of yourself, and you will do that. That's all I was doing. I got thrown under the bus really bad. I got a resignation letter, asked to resign, walked out of the school, like I said, on April 13th, because of some unfounded things that were said. Uh, I have the paperwork, I have the investigations, I have the recordings, all the things I went through at Green Bay East and fighting this, I have. When they walked me out and I actually had to sit down with HR said, well, probably the best thing, you could probably resign. And I'm like, no, I don't want to resign. I don't get that. I didn't do anything wrong. So what did I do? I fought it. When you fight something, the weight of the system comes down on you. This is an issue I, as a black man, have forever um, tried not being an issue. Okay, how can I just do what everybody says? Do what master says and everything will be all right. No, I need to fight that right now because there's more than just one person that is involved in the situation. There's more than just Dr. Tiller defending another employee of the student of the district that feels these same things. There is a problem that is happening. Why are we overlooking that? Why Green Bay School District? Why Green Bay School Board? Why are you overlooking those things? I pleaded in front of you, telling you the issues at the school board meeting. I asked for an investigation into the things that were happening at Green Bay East with the principal. That was all swept under the rug. There was not much. The more I brought up, the harder and harder it got for me. What's more important? Your kids, Green Bay, are important. Not the feelings of some adult, not the feelings of some administrator, not the feelings of the district. No, your kids are the ones that are important. Let's step into their lives and let's defend them for what is right.